what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself.
I think he's actually getting a little bit drunk.
Seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually any way you wish.
I mean,
Still don't, yeah.
yeah. Would he have put it in the greenhouse, or should we just go talk to him?
Yeah, go check.
Yeah, I think it's worth checking out.
Although he knows Jinx is looking around, so he probably wouldn't leave it out somewhere where it could be found. If it is something sus.
If he was smart, yeah, that's what he would do. I have a feeling, though. I'm gonna find it here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Clerks.
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got some explaining to do.
Don't tell me he's making morphine.
You know,
Possibly.
That's basically a whole box of potential opium.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the way his shoes sound on the gravel there, by the way, when he rotated.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
I feel like we're about to get a contradiction here in a minute.
Oh, definitely.
What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they called, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
But
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that.
Scout's honor.
And who was...
the fact that he's not looking at him.
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look? No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Let's hope not.
I think that's genuine reaction.
Seemed like it. But, okay, that right there is a contradiction in of itself. Isn't it, technically?
well, if you thought the pensioners were using them for decoration.
Yeah. But, I feel like there's a contradiction when he was talking about the salvia.
Yeah, I don't remember, to be honest. See what's there.
Like, he was talking about... No, that was the scrying where they didn't sell for profit. Never mind.
Somehow we didn't.
No, there's something here, actually.
Well, it says it doesn't grow other drugs.
No, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, he's not growing puppies.
Yeah, okay, can you click on the mirror again?
Yeah. James gave it to him.
right before that. Was
Yeah, the photo frames.
Okay, yeah, it specifically states the mirrors. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess we can... But who else would we ask about the poppy pods?
Simon.
Yeah,
Simon.
Or possibly Rebecca.
Yeah, also Emma, maybe from Simon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like there's something here, though.
There probably is. We can come back if we need to.
You know, at this point, I'm thinking that like everybody's somehow involved in this friggin' murder.
Well, see, that's how mystery media goes.
Like, can we visit Lisa, by the way?
No, I tried.
No, okay.
Yeah.
She's gone. She took off.
A couple more questions, if that's okay. Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
Technically not
Well, in
lying.
theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
Oh, so funny.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
Didn't he
There's
say
nobody allowed to
auto
know the
hypnosis?
combination code and
I'm thinking, didn't he say something about auto hypnosis not being used on the course
that's true as well.
yet? Oh,
Just
for
meditation.
meditation.
You try it. Yeah.
Or CD and
So
mirror
isn't
room.
nobody allowed to know the combination code on the card itself? Or
No, I think Simon wrote that down. That's one.
yeah,
He-
no. So that's what I'm saying.
He's avoiding. He's like avoiding saying that it's hypnosis,
Yeah,
auto hypnosis,
yeah,
even though we kind of know what they're going for.
yeah.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pot?
Ever come
That
across
look.
anyone selling them, using them?
No.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Although he did look kind of quizzical while
Yeah.
you ask him.
Probably be back
Yeah.
later.
He's not a granny though. That James is selling it to.
At this point, this whole town could be on opium. Who knows?
With the way they answer questions. Ding! I love how delicate. I think I've said this so much. I just love how delicately he presses that bell.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
Oh, really?
Then why'd you smile like that?
No, because she
Doesn't know
remembers.
much about poppy pods, and I mean, she
Wait.
should know.
She never really said that she doesn't know. She said, "Go on."
It says right there, doesn't know much about poppy
No,
pods.
no, I know.
Yeah,
Replay.
yeah.
No, she said go on, and then no, I don't know much about them.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
No, she never
Okay.
explicitly said she doesn't know about.
Yeah.
Well, that's just what it says there. So I'm thinking, is there something there, or
Because if you look at, again, this is the weird thing with the game. If you look at her body language, she absolutely knows.
That must have been a cut line. I want to check that with
Soviet of Norum, maybe?
with specifically the bag of dried leaves.
Yeah.
I can also check with the salvia. Yeah, she told us it was salvia. Okay.
Yeah, I think I remember like Rebecca growing up on the farm or something.
Yeah. No, I was just checking
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
but-
No, I was just checking to see if there was anything that was showing that. Oh yeah, I know about drugs, but then not knowing about
Yeah.
poppy pods.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I mean, poppy pods are, more common.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
She said, "I'm trying to sleep."
Strange question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods. Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of. It's okay.
It's okay.
Okay. I just want to double check in with what you said about James while we're here.
He thinks he's a creep.
Yeah. And was selling the mirrors.
Yeah, there's
Dried leaves, salvia. Okay, nothing.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
That's where that. So this was the cutoff.
we're 100% gonna get something from Simon.
Oh, absolutely.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
But I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but she took straight up morphine with Kate in the room.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's obviously.
Yeah, that's odd, isn't it?
Aha. You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such. Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me. And the other person's the...
Victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear. Atlas
All
seemed to
right.
have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
I feel like if she had OD'd on morphine, the Emmy would have been able to distinguish that.
100%.
Yeah, well, she clearly didn't OD on it. It was just in her system.
Back later on,
Yeah.
if that's okay.
I mean, may as well ask.
Still illegal what he did, but
But it's not murder.
Do you know what a
yet.
prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
Doesn't seem like he has too many morals.
he knows a lot about Atlas.
Yeah, for somebody who only went once. But I guess Simon would probably talk about it a lot at home, too.
Probably hears it from someone. These morals are.
I mean, yeah, that's in line with what she said before about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't want it. But I forgot she went to Third Eye.
Yeah, but she was only there for a month, wasn't she?
Yeah, something short. Let's just quickly. I know this isn't going to be one. I just want to check it with knowing about it and only going to the one session. Where is the Atlas flyer? I wish this was alphabetical at this point. I mean, this probably isn't. Yeah.
She should know from someone.
I feel like we can just go straight to Paul and Ryan about the whole prime candidate thing. I don't think we need to ask everybody about it.
Let's go to Paul first.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we haven't talked to Ryan about the other stuff. We can go to Paul, but...
Yeah, I mean, ask him about the prime candidate, and then we'll hit up Ryan. Because that's what we're going to do after these guys anyway.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
Ooh,
And so
delicious.
what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And They get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. It's just business, Inspector.
A little kickback. Isn't that illegal?
No.
Resume kickbacks?
No, it's more of a, oh, you sent us a good candidate. Here's a bonus. Here's a scouting bonus, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. That's all. I don't think that's any contradictions there.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Oh, I forgot to walk individually now that we're at 11. Hit it up on the way down. Go see the ducks.
Ask about a few more
Is there going to be
questions.
some huge twist that those guys who were just chilling at the lake for the last 6 hours are actually the killers?
Been looking at them the whole
They're
time.
teaching like a diving course or something. They're a little bit wrong.
Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then.
Well, yeah, you kind of told us it
it's
was a
very
storage
similar to the
closet.
costume
Yeah.
Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself.
I think he's actually getting a little bit
Start
drunk.
seeing yourself as others do, and you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually, any way you wish,
So why in a locked room?
to make sure you're not distracted. That's all.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
So the mirror room is used by students, but I feel like that should have been a contradiction, kind of.
Because it could have just been a different locked room.
But he said specifically, "Oh no, it's kept in there, behind the pin pad."
Yeah.
The-
Or
But
maybe it is. And then
it's just one of those
you didn't see
things.
it, that's fair enough.
Plus, Simon confirmed that that is what he got the opium to give to Kate.
Sure.
Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods. Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
What if they're buying opium from James?
I doubt that.
I doubt it, but what if, like, that would be an insane twist.
That just would further my
Tell me
my
what
thought
a
that
prime
everyone's
candidate
involved.
is.
Everyone,
You're
just
learning
everyone.
a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It's a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
He
Do you
blinked.
ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
That's basically what you said.
Yeah. What?
Okay. Students aren't tested. I'm just looking through for anything about testing, student. An aptitude test in of itself. What does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean? 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 makes that a contradiction.
The testing is probably not just an aptitude test.
Yeah, but he said they're not tested.
Oh, the incident with Lisa, yeah.
Yeah,
That
they're
makes
not
sense.
tested, but you give
Yeah.
them aptitude tests.
It is kind of weird.
Okay, that's... this game sometimes.
I don't think
Wait,
we
go back
got.
to the freedom phrase.
What was the friend phrase?
No, never mind, sorry.
Yeah. Oh.
Nothing.
Somehow, I don't think we got anything,
Yeah.
which means we missed something.
Hold on a sec.
This is all stuff we got before, and he didn't really give us too much else that's new.
I mean, we know clearly that the students are being tested. There's just nothing he's saying.
I'm back. Sorry, my dad came in. Where were we?
Just trying to see if we can contradict this guy with
Oh yeah, the testing.
testing.
I mean, who else can we talk to? I guess we can ask everybody else about the prime candidate. Maybe Rebecca?
I think we already asked her, but or no, we didn't.
No, we didn't. Alright. Well, we can also take the walk through the woods. See if anything happens there. Also double check the reading room. Just because the only thing that happened here was that little the doll burning.
Cult practice.
Simple doll burning. Nothing to be
It's just
alarmed
the
about.
business course. Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's gonna be odd going backwards. Oh, already messed up.
Oh, gonna get mugged again?
Only one thing here. Oh! Oh my!
Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to.
What?
Oh, good lord.
Oh god.
Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's
That
going on
man.
here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What is this?
I should
Test.
cry.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test.
Oh, okay. Well,
I thought you were supposed to be good at working things out, Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments.
I mean, it's 2 against 1, and one has a blade. I wouldn't suggest threatening them.
Yeah, it's like a screw stabby thing.
Oh, and there's a convenient key fob. That's
Yeah,
just,
wow.
they,
Well,
they
well.
dropped the keys.
You really should take more care of your things, Ryan.
Ryan's keys.
Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
wait.
Oh, he nicked the fob.
Yeah, I bet you that.
Threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can
Well,
do with this key fob first.
I know exactly what you can do with that key fob.
Back to Brandon House, I'm guessing?
Yep.
With
yeah.
the car in the driveway.
yeah.
It probably belongs to the car in the driveway.
But first, gotta check the jetty.
Yeah. See
They're
here.
still there. Our ducks are still looping by. There they go.
To be fair, it is. It's pretty nice out
Like,
there.
what are they just fishing? All the like, pretty late for fishing. To the path end. Yeah, didn't expect to find anything, but you know, just in case. So straight to your house.
Yep.
Yeah, Rand. He looked like he was concentrating so hard.
Apparently,
Hey, he's half deaf, probably.
I mean, it's not an extremely loud sound, just the car unlocking. There was no horn.
He's getting to that age.
Bingo.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, Ryan, what have you been up to? Be very
500 pounds
interested
to
see how he
Kate Vine.
explains this one.
From Kate Vine.
Just sitting in his car. Okay.
I think that's it
And
from.
You can check the boot.
Yep, that's the only.
Yeah,
place
that's
to
it.
have stuff. Okay.
That's the only thing he's looking for. Okay.
Okay, it was for Kate. For Kate from Ryan.
No, that's definitely something we can use.
Yep. I mean, probably just go straight to Ryan, right?
Probably know exactly what it's for too.
Like, really, realistically,
Well-
we could ask Paul while we're here, but go straight to Ryan.
Do you want to ask Paul?
Doesn't hurt.
Couple more.
It's a quick transitions into him.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate?
We could also ask Rebecca about the check.
£500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
But she's not blonde.
Kate is. Kate is.
No,
she
she's not.
isn't.
Okay, there's mixes in there. It's kind of brownish blonde.
If you saw that at first, you wouldn't describe that as being blonde. I wouldn't think.
Well, the outside is, and then like the inside is brown. So.
And unless you change your hair color or something.
Could also just be a bad picture.
Well, considering she looks dead already.
Well, she is dead. Okay. Maybe that is a picture of her being dead. They opened her eyes, they forced her mouth into a smile.
Oh God.
That white background is just her laying on the morgue table.
Yeah. I mean, hey, have either of you seen Lucifer? Because that scene's exactly the kind of thing that Ella, the crime scene photographer in Lucifer, would do. Like, that is a no. Now, we're gonna get Ryan in trouble with Rebecca if we ask her about the money.
A few more questions, please.
See if you can do that.
We can also ask about the prime candidates while we're here.
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas, it's the best student.
Makes sense that you would know.
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But
Mostly they aren't up to it.
what happens then?
They get sacked.
Ooh. Interesting.
So they go to a course hoping they can get a good job.
They get the job, and then they didn't learn good enough.
Yeah, they basically have like no training for it because the course is basically a cult.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like there's nothing business related to it. It's
Best not ask her back about the money for Kate.
Yeah, I mean it's not a business course. I mean it's a cult, like 100%.
Be back later on if that's okay.
I mean, the only thing that means that's not a cult like is that they do graduate from it and they leave afterwards. Because normally cults, they want you to stick in it for life. Yeah, just go right. There's nobody else who would know about
Be
that.
flexible with it.
Simon
I think.
Simon might know about the 500.
True.
And the only way to get to Simon is through knocking on the window for Emma.
I'll ask you a couple more things, please.
Yeah.
Okay,
Emma
that's
will
it for
know.
now. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, well, I guess it was supposed to be a private thing.
Yeah. To be fair, Jenks did specifically say when he got the check, "Oh, I can ask Ryan or Paul about this."
Yeah. It also told us, like, oh, best not ask Ryan or Paul just yet.
Yeah, about
which means
the
it just
pain.
wanted us to explore.
Yeah, don't ask them about the pain thing.
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan?
An envelope.
£500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
Actually, typo in the subtitles.
Yeah, I saw that.
Incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Well, seeing as Jenks' name isn't anywhere on it, he can't exactly cash it.
No ulterior reason. That's
yeah.
I'm 100% at this.
I think it's under the auto hypnosis.
Probably.
Students are encouraged or bribed in any way.
No, not at all. Okay, come on now.
There must be another option there.
There must be. Well, it's not necessarily here, but with Kate.
What about the necklace? Maybe?
No. I think it's under. Students are encouraged or bribed in any way. Click that.
Which, okay.
Go to the very bottom. What you just told us.
Money meant as a little incentive?
Yeah. It's gotta be.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
Okay.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Yeah.
See, I want to know is when he said that they tested them, but they don't test people.
Yep.
Students aren't tested.
Yeah, that's 100%.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and it's probably up under... What are we? Autohypnosis?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. It's falling apart, Ryan.
Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate
the spill.
Running to be prime candidate.
Yes.
He forgot he had liquid in his glass.
Test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference. If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand. We had nothing to do with it.
I believe him.
There we go.
Midnight, and still no suspect. Unless you count everyone I've interviewed, it's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death. But I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
And I think that's the perfect time for you to come back next time on Contradiction.
See ya.
Bye.